Hey everybody, it's Mitsu! What's going on today? I was going to talk about a couple things that might be affecting us all on Twitch in the next couple days, I guess you could say. I'm very excited about what's coming down the line, in particular what everybody seems to be talking about right now involving Google and Twitch maybe becoming partners and best buddies forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, which is weird, but also exciting in a very strange sense. It was revealed yesterday, on of all places to go for your gaming news, Variety, that YouTube and Twitch were thinking of merging. And I said, when I woke up after doing the 24-hour stream, alright, this is going to be awful. Because the first thing that comes to mind is everybody starts throwing the panic about copyrights. Oh man, what's going to happen, you know? The Wild West of the internet is officially dead. Twitch can no longer protect everybody from copyright problems. I guess that's true to a certain extent. There certainly is a lot to be concerned about. But if I may, before we even, think about what's going to happen down the line, we don't even know if this is confirmed yet. First of all, well, I think that it's definitely a thing that's being worked on. And I imagine by the time that all of you see this, they're going to come out and say either yes or no. But I wanted to get it out there in terms of rumor. Variety is not exactly the most reliable place in the entire world for gaming news. Most people don't think, oh man, I want the latest reviews on a game from Variety. So if you're skeptical right there, that's understandable. But it makes sense. Down the line, this could be a thing that they could be looking at. Maybe it's not true now, and maybe it's something they'll look at. But it could not even happen. The first hurdle that they have to match is the pricing. That's the obvious one. After they get pricing down, they're going to have to agree on how they want to proceed in taking the justice system on. Because, due to various antitrust lawsuits and monopolies, you can no longer do what they may be doing. Now, of course, the Justice Department will just throw it out the window, depending on how many billions of dollars Google wants to throw at them. But at the same time, we can also consider the fact that maybe, just maybe, this is a possibility. And that they will prevail over this proposed murder, and we will have Google and Twitch together. Now, if that happens, I'm excited. I'll tell you why. YouTube doesn't really have a very popular or strong streaming service, and YouTube seems to be the place to get that guap. It seems to be the place to get all of your exposure and all of your viewers. It's true. I feel like if this channel had more subscribers, perhaps I'd have more people on Twitch. There's a definite crossover. You can see it in other more popular streamers. When they turn around and go on Twitch, if they stream for an hour, get far more people than somebody who plays on Twitch consistently and does almost nothing on YouTube. It's just science. And it shows how the interconnectivity of social media outlets is such a valuable thing. Now, with that said, imagine if you could have all the Twitch availability on your YouTube channel without having to go between one or the other. That's really exciting. Especially for those who have more established channels. Think of all the work that you could get done. How you have one less buffer zone between your product, yourself, and your viewer base, your consumers. How exciting is that? That they're able to merge this. This is amazing. If they do it right. Now, there's the downside to it, in which YouTube has lately been very copyright-tastic. And I know a lot of people have come out and said, oh, well, you know, if you take care of yourself and you take care of your channel, you don't have to worry about that because you shouldn't be using copyrighted music anyway, and you're not supposed to on Twitch either. But Twitch doesn't care, and I think I know why. On Twitch, when you play the game, think if they tried to copyright every song from every video game. it just wouldn't be a thing. And it would effectively kill any Let's Plays, because any Let's Play would immediately trigger off the copyright infringement, and then who gets the money? You, or the company who had the copyright come out. Well, they do. You can see it in Nintendo. Hell, Nintendo put up a copyright notice on me because I had Super Mario Sunshine. Now they say, you know, get your own music, but not everybody can make friends with all these people. Yeah, I had the pleasure of once meeting Frank Kaplacki, and he said, sure, use my music on your stream, just send me an email. I have yet to do that because I'm a lazy McLazyface. However, it goes to show and illustrate that this is now raising the bar for the entry-level person who wishes to entertain. Part of my stream has always been the music. I don't know music. Never will know music. I just have no interest in music that really isn't video game music or stuff that isn't shoved in my face. For example, Jonathan Colton. And honestly, it took me a while to warm up to Jonathan Colton. A friend of mine showed me it in college. Didn't care for it. A friend of mine showed me it a couple of years after the fact. Suddenly I like it. But his songs also are very, like, nerd and geek culture centric. I'm getting a bit off topic here. What I'm trying to say is that these songs that I choose for my playlist are chosen because they are topical conversation starters. Somebody comes in, I'm playing Borderlands, and they hear the castle theme from Mario 64. Well, that tells them all they need to know about one of my interests. Yeah, I play Borderlands, but they hear that song and they go, wow, you play Super Mario 64 as well? Hey, maybe he'll stream that sometime. And you know, it's a non-verbal method of communication on how somebody will choose to come back to my channel because of content they now know that I like, that I didn't even have to tell them that I like. Instead of having to take, I don't know, a couple minutes out of my stream to say, hey, you know what I'd really like to stream sometime? Super Mario 64, and get on a completely off-topic tangent. One I might not even remember to get off on. Praising Boom. So, music matters. And I know, copyright is a big thing, and you shouldn't do it. But it seems like it's too difficult to implement it, and it seems like it's stifling creativity as opposed to enhancing it. Now, I'm not saying, you know, if this goes down, I'm just going to retire with my tail between my legs. No, you know, if this happens and they continue to let these musics slide on YouTube, on Twitch and YouTube, fine, whatever. You leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. Now, if it becomes a problem, there are other places to go. There's Azubu. There's Hitbox. And hopefully these prove to be more trusting and trustworthy websites than Own3D was. Raise your hand if you remember that debacle. These are a lot of things to consider. And no, everything isn't coming to an end. This isn't the end of the Wild West, because we don't even know if it's true yet. I'm inclined to believe it is because every major media outlet for gaming immediately picked up on it after Variety came out and said that this was a thing. But until one or both companies come out and release official press statements, it don't mean jack squat. So, I personally think that will be okay as long as not much is changed. I don't mind the Google Plus interface. I don't mind having that, you know, incorporated into everything going on Twitch. I really don't care. Because it just means it's one less thing that I have to, one less account, actually, that I have to worry about. And it means that when I go live, all my subscribers on YouTube will find out, well, all my subscribers on Twitch. It just makes my life a little bit easier. And I hope that they do it right. Because if they do it wrong, we might have a lot of problems coming down the pipeline. That's really all I wanted to share with you guys, you know. I know you guys all have a lot of thoughts, so please by all means, I'm looking for a very, very good debate about it. I look forward to having one with all of you, both on and off stream. If you have any comments or any questions, anything that you might have heard of, please feel free to leave so in the comments. Obviously, like, comment, and subscribe, please, if you thought this was a good video. If you didn't, then I'm sorry that I suck at video games. This has been a lovely issue of Mitsu's News. I hope you guys had fun, and I will see you all next time.